Where do we go from here? Tell me, where do we go from here? Show me. All I need is directions, 'cause I'm feeling the pressure. Where do we go from here?
What are you saying? Cheese? You're saying cheese to the Fizz fam? Yay! Yeah, you happy it's the morning? Oh, hello Koa! Hello Koa, good morning! Oh, I think you want some milk, don't you? Yeah. Are you happy, Sienna?
I'm definitely really happy, and last night me and Mia have been working on a story together.
Have you?
It's really cool.
And how are you feeling, Mia, about spending another 24 hours in quarantine with us?
I feel good about it, but like... it would be nice to have some personal space.
Joey, you little cheeky. So you two have been writing a book together then. So
Yeah,
maybe
that's
you
what
could.
we were doing last night.
So maybe you two could tell us some more about that later on, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Here we go, chia pudding
Wow, that
with
looks
some
amazing.
granola, satsuma and almond butter.
Thank you. I feel like every time you make breakfast, you always like do it in like little lines and make it look more presentable. But normally, if I make breakfast, I just like pour it all on and it looks like just a pile of like dog poo.
Here we go, breakfast is served, enjoy.
Wow.
What's good, Fizz fam? How are you guys doing? Hope you are all feeling good. If you're not feeling good, then now is a really important time to remind you that question is never rhetorical. Look for what is good in your life and you'll notice more of what is good in your life, and there appears to be more good in your life. I know now is a really important time for that. Our emotions are being like up and then down and then up and then down, kind of dependent on like how much news you look at. So something which you can't solve, there's no point keep dwelling on it. Just dwell on what you can do in your immediate situation, which is to be grateful for what we've got, for family, for good food, which you've nearly finished, for nature, you know, all of the things which we can be grateful for, and just to focus on what is good, and that's what's going to help us get through all of this together. So let's ask that old question. Do you remember?
What's good?
Mia, what are you grateful for?
Almond butter right now because like I've got almond butter in my mouth and I can just taste it and it's my favourite thing ever.
Same, and in fact I've saved mine to last.
Ah, skills. Tommies, what are you grateful for right now? Oh, breakfast! Right, you're all the same then. I'll go and ask Mum. Georgie's just breastfeeding up here again.
Hi.
Hi.
He's talking to me.
Is he?
Hello. You're really talking to me. Yeah. You're having a full-blown conversation with me, but in baby language though, aren't you? Oh, my heart. You're just too cute. I can't cope with how cute you are. Are you going to say hello to the Fizz fam? Oh, you did. You gave him a special hello. Oh. That is adorable. I just heard Karma downstairs as well.
Yeah.
She's so adorable.
I was going to ask you what you're grateful for, but I guess it's kind of obvious that you're grateful for this moment.
Yeah. Oh, there is another thing though. I'm grateful for something which hasn't happened yet. I'm grateful for that matcha that you're probably going to make me in 5 minutes.
Ah, yeah, I can do that.
I've got a new term for it. It's our mighty morning matcha because it makes us feel really mighty once we have it. Do you like your alliteration?
It's just got you like a constant sales pitch for matcha. By the way, guys, there's a vlog we made about, I don't know, 3 videos ago or something, and then like we watched it back and we were just like, this sounds like a sales pitch for matcha. It was hilarious, which it wasn't. But
do you want to go in and order the matchas?
Yeah.
With our matches, best matcha, the other matcha, what a matcha latte, a strong matcha,
Matcha.
the matchas, sugar matcha. And look guys, we've got Darren as well. Woo, with his matcha.
time. As you can tell, we're quite easily pleased by the simple things.
I know, I think we should actually have our own matcha brand, don't you think, Fizz fan, considering how much we love it? Like, jokes aside, last night was one of the hardest nights we've ever had in ages. Karma woke up crying, like literally an hour after we got into bed. So then she had to come in bed with us last night because we just felt really like, oh, we wanted her in bed. So then Koa and Karma kept like waking us up all night, and I literally feel like the night merged into the morning. Like I hadn't gone to sleep at all. So this match is like, I really need it, Darren. I need it so badly. I was basically feeding Koa, and then I had to turn around and feed Karma. It was all night, wasn't it, Darren? Like,
Yeah, it was.
Darren was kept up as well. He wasn't on
Yeah, but I
feeding
feel
him.
for you though. You were just
But I
having
was
to
like,
keep switching sides,
So-
feeding.
So that's why I really badly need the matcha, because it is really energising, and it just.
Okay,
it's just my
stop! You're doing a sales pitch again. Stop it!
We need to have like
Stop it!
like
Stop!
sales. Sorry,
Stop.
guys. Sorry. What
You need something more exciting in your life, okay? You can't keep obsessing over this.
I know. Who thinks Mum needs to get a life which doesn't involve breastfeeding?
Me.
Although right now we can't actually get a life because we're stuck indoors, aren't we? Although I feel like we should do some more creative and productive things today.
Your baby wants you. Let me get my baby. Maybe they want to go to sleep. Should we take them for a walk? Come on.
Say Sienna, cake time.
I'm coming. Me,
Sienna, cake time.
Hi, Fizz fam. I'm all fresh and ready and feeling good now, even though I don't get no sleep. Which brings me on to, I am really craving cakes, girls.
Yeah.
When I don't get no sleep, my cravings for sugar is up here. So I've got these healthy cake mixes here and a cookie mix. So Karma can do the cookie mix because that involves like swishing it up with her hands. So you can have that one. And then girls, I think you should do rock, paper, scissors because I've got a ginger cake mix and then a coffee cake mix.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I've got some healthier ones. So these are made of coconut blossom sugar. So these will satisfy my sweet cravings, but then they are healthy. So this is Karma's mix and bowl. And then girls, grab yourself a mix and bowl as
I
well.
just want to say a quick note. I love it when Mum craves cakes. We say, well, we get to eat cake. Who doesn't want to eat cake?
I know, now we're like having to be indoors, which is quite handy so we can get baking and making loads of things. Another day, I'd really love to make Cornish pasties. I don't know
Whoa,
why.
that sounds adventurous.
By the way, I just want to say, you better be doing this right, because I'm copying you.
Right, we're gonna need scissors.
Yeah.
Wow, there's chocolate chips in there. That looks amazing. I'll get a tablespoon. Right, let's measure tablespoons. I mean, this isn't a proper tablespoon.
I love your skills, Mum.
Pull that in there. Wow!
We might.
One cookie.
I think this is Karma's actually first time cooking.
Yeah, does that taste good? Is that nice? Right, we've got to cook these as well. So this is cookie batter. Put another one there. Do you want to do another one there? And then we can put these in the oven. Mummy really fancies cookies. Well done, good girl. Look how cute that one is. I like your hygiene standards, Karma. Right, you've got your oil.
Still throwing it.
Okay, time for Karma's cookies to go in. Stay back, Karma, it's hot. There we go. Now we've got to wait for them to rise. Do you want to look? Can you see them in the oven, Karma? Can you see?
So Karma's cookies are out of the oven now. We're waiting for them to cool down. They look delicious though. They're a little bit, they're hugging each other, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're giving each other big hugs. Right, okay then Mia, you can put yours and Sienna's cakes in.
Cool then.
I think the cake mixture says about 25 minutes, but because
Sure.
this is quite thin, I reckon I
Yeah.
need less.
Oh, maybe I should put this one at the bottom then, since I reckon the bottom's normally cooler and this one's thinner than Sienna's.
You sound like a professional here, Mia.
Hi-ya.
You've been well trained over this baby
Yeah.
moon, this extended baby moon. Oh yes guys, lots of you have been asking us on Instagram, are you back in Dubai yet? No, we're not. We're still here in the UK. So a quick little update for you guys. We're still not able to fly back to Dubai where our apartment is, where we usually live. So we're still in the UK. We're waiting here until we're allowed to fly home. And hopefully all of this is sorted out soon and everything goes back to normal. Fingers crossed guys for that. All my prayers are in that. Oh, you're pulling my hood down. But look, the view we've got, guys. All this beautiful nature.
So, if you're wondering if you've seen all these like piled up pieces of old vegetables, they're for compost because there's actually a compost bin here. So, like every time we've got all these like vegetables, we go put them outside in the compost, and then they can turn into lovely soil and make flowers.
Should we go and do it then?
Yeah.
Yeah, should we go and do it?
Right, so this is the compost bin. I don't want to get stung by the nettles. There we go. Can't manage to do it.
Wow, these are some high quality looking cookies.
Karma made them, but I'd be nice to Karma. I think they look amazing.
Yeah, well done, Karma. Mum's blaming you though, but Mum was in control of the oven, wasn't she?
I don't know whether this is because we're in quarantine or we've been in quarantine for what, like a whole week now, plus all the baby moon.
Yeah, plus the 7 weeks in the other place as well, mate. We've been on quarantine for 8 weeks now.
I know, if you didn't already know this, I've already spoken about it on my Instagram, like how it's really important after a baby to spend loads of time with your family, and just stay indoors and avoid any social interactions with anybody else, stay indoors and just enjoy that precious time with your newborn baby. We decided to do that until we had to leave to go back to Dubai. But then, just before we were about to leave, we packed our suitcases, we weren't allowed to leave, so we're extending that, but now it's getting a little bit like, what's the word, without offending anyone, it's getting a bit boring now. It's getting a bit, I love you guys so much, but it's getting boring. Oh, his bottom's going. Oh, do you want some cookie? Do you want some cookie? No, but guys, I think
milk cookie.
I think it's because these are gluten-free and that's why they're breaking up.
Darren, here's your tea
Oh,
and your cake. Give us a comprehensive review of the cake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let me make
cookie.
sure Carmi's is topped up. How do I know which is which?
You've got to have a
We
sip of
can't.
cup of tea first.
Oh,
And then take a bit. You've got to do it in proper British style.
of course.
And it's quite hot though. It might burn your tongue. Sorry about that.
Okay, here we
It's
go.
because Mum doesn't have taste buds or like sensors on her tongue. She literally just has like boiling hot stuff. Yeah, you are a lizard, Mum. You are.
What does it taste like?
Is it overcooked?
I'm
Undercooked?
getting rosemary. I'm getting elderflower. I'm getting ginger. Delicious. Delicious.
What about mine? The coffee one.
That actually was the coffee one.
Oh,
It was really
cool.
nice.
What is this, Karma?
Breakfast.
No, what is this? It's not breakfast. Say cookie.
Booty.
Little daddy! Mia, look. Little daddy! Little daddies! Mia, why do you keep pointing at Karma? Sorry, I keep trying to do a joke and then she keeps pointing at the camera at Karma.
confused.
Yeah, me too.
My little daddy, do you want me to put her down or you?
I'm trying to say a joke.
Go on then.
Oh, little daddy with his dinosaur plane. Oh, he got
Ah, now we get
Darren can't have a ceramic plate because he's not big enough to have a ceramic plate.
Fizz fam, I've got something really exciting to tell you about. So basically, the other day I was looking at Skinner. Well, I was talking to you.
Yeah.
She was showing me all of these drawings that she'd done in a colouring book, and I was like, hang on a second, I would love to make a colouring book. And then I was like, why don't I just make a colouring book? So there. Basically, since then, I've been trying to make a colouring book for you guys. What I'm doing is I'm drawing out my sketches. So this is some that I've pretty much done with, of like colouring pages, ideas, and I've decided that I want to make it quite inspirational because I feel like lots of people like to do colouring because it like relaxes them and it also just kind of gets you in like a creative mood. So I thought it'd be fun if I put some quotes in there on every page as well. Karma is currently drawing all over it, but don't worry, I can undo it.
Really good idea for when people are indoors.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well. If any of you guys are bored at the moment, I thought this would be really helpful for you guys. Anyways, so what I'm doing is I'm doing the drawings, and then I take a picture of it on my iPad, and then I'm using an Illustrator app to draw over it and just kind of like transform it. But
I'm really sorry, but
this is what Karma's done to it. But guys, if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I've been working on book 2 as well, like a proper chapter book. So I'm still writing that at the same time, guys. Like, don't worry, I haven't stopped doing that. And loads of you guys have actually given me like requests on Instagram of what you'd like me to write about. So I'm including loads and loads and loads of those So if you don't follow me on Instagram, I'm @Mia'sLifeOfficial, and make sure to comment on my Instagram what you would like to read in a book, and then I can try and write about it. Oh dear, what have you done to my pencils, Karma?
And it's dinner time, boys, so I'm going to help Mum cook dinner tonight. So I've actually been helping her quite a lot lately with dinner. It's actually loads of fun. So tonight we're going to be having a green lentil curry. So these are the green lentils. They've been soaking all day, so then they're nice and soft, because if not they are as hard as rocks. And then we've got this butternut squash here, and then we're also going to have some parsnips as well, which are actually my favourite. I'm really happy that we've got parsnips tonight, Mum. I don't know if you know how much I love parsnips, but...
Leah loves parsnips so much. Basically, parsnips are blonde carrots.
Literally. Carrots like are stupid. Parsnips are beyond amazing. What I need to do is wash the vegetables and then chop them up, and then I also need to put the lentils in a pot and get them boiling so then they are not as hard as rocks.
Wow, Mia, doing your own little cookery show.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, Mia's been really helping out in the kitchen lately, and she says she really, really enjoys it. So if I'm having to breastfeed Koa, he's actually napping on Darren's lap right now, then she always wants to cook. I used to be the head chef, and I never used to let anyone cook. I obviously had to let someone do it, and now I'm actually really enjoying eating food which I haven't made myself. It's really, really satisfying. So guys, at the moment, as you probably know, because of what's going on right now, it's really, really hard to get loads of supplies sent to you, and like I cannot get a supermarket booking yet, a delivery from the supermarket. They're literally booked up until like June. It's crazy, guys. So I've been going to the supermarket only like once a week, but even then there's like a limited supply of things. So we're being really, really tight and careful and like really organised with all our food at the moment. I'm sure loads of you guys are experiencing the same thing. It's really, really weird. So loads of our meals lately, they're consisting of like lentils, and then we're having loads of vegetables with it. So we're trying to eat loads of healthy whole foods and keep our immune system strong, and we're feeling really, really good for it. That was literally the first time we'd had sugar in ages when we had those cakes, which is why I feel like I can take on the world now. Leah, do you feel like you've had loads of sugar?
Yeah, I can feel like that.
And you went a bit crazy, didn't you, from all the sugar? And then also, guys, if you haven't had these before in a curry, have curry leaves. They are amazing. They're my favourite, and Darren's. And then this is actually an Ethiopian spice mix, but we're going to have that in there anyway because we don't actually have like a proper curry mix. Then we have some cream coconut. Usually we use canned coconut, but obviously it's hard to go shopping at the moment. So we've got the creamed coconut block, which is nice, but not as nice as canned. Shh, Fizz fan, watch this.
Do you like my bell?
Yeah, and
Dinner time! It's all set up for you guys.
Wow, thanks, Mia.
Welcome.
You just ended up cooking all by yourself.
Yeah, I did. You had to feed Koa. This is what the curry looks like. I know it doesn't look that pretty, if that makes sense, but it's gonna taste delicious, okay? I promise. And then here is the rice, which cooked really nicely and quickly.
Mia's really good at cooking rice. Rice, I struggle with, and I think a lot of people do as well.
Voice.
Voice.
Noise.
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 Noise is noise.
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 Aww.
Fork, that's right.
Yeah.
Well
You
done,
look wild, mate. I like what happens with your hair.
The girls are all just upstairs getting ready for bed, but before we leave you guys, I just wanted to remind you, because like we can feel super helpless in situations like this, like where we can't really do anything other than just be responsible for ourselves and like those immediately around ourselves, keeping us all healthy, etc. But I think there's something else really important during times like this, which is actually, and as soon as I say this word, trust me, I used to be really cynical and I used to be pessimistic about everything, but the science supports this, which is meditation, is actually something which you can do, which doesn't just benefit yourself, but has proven effects to benefit the greater world around us as well. Now, I've got no idea how that works, but like we'll put some on screen now. You can see where people have all meditated together communally. Things like crime rates go down, all sorts of other miraculous effects which are kind of unexplained, but yet scientifically proven. So it happens, but we don't really know how it happens. But it reminds me of that thing where like in medicine, people can be given a placebo, as in just given a tablet which doesn't actually do anything, doesn't have any active chemicals in it, but just by believing that it's making them better, it makes them better. So I think what we can really take from this, as well as obviously taking care of ourselves and those around us, I do think we can even benefit the world as a greater whole by spending some quiet time and sitting and just let our minds breathe, essentially. And I feel like somehow that connects us all. You know, like how animals can communicate telepathically, and it's almost like as humans we're quite out of touch with nature. You know, maybe we would be able to do that as humans if we were more in touch with nature. Who knows? But I don't think it's anything where we can have an excuse not to anymore, because it's not like we're all short of time, is it? So just sitting for 5 minutes. You can either follow something guided online, or literally just sit there and just let your thoughts flow. Don't concentrate on them. Sometimes I like to think of like my heart breathing. I try and breathe through my heart, so I imagine my breath is going through my heart, because I know how powerful our hearts are.
Or you can do a body scan, and I think you start with your thumbs, Mia told me this, with your hands, and then you work up to your head. So you just like think about how those areas of your body are feeling, and then you go right down to your tip of your toes. That's a really good way to like be in the moment and then breathing.
Or follow your breath.
That's a
just
classic.
Focus on in, out, slow breaths in, slow breaths out.
And don't expect that you're going to be like a yogi master after like one session. It takes quite like a lot of practice, doesn't it?
And it's not even something like you necessarily have to like believe in, even though I'm very convinced of all the science on it. Like, it's not really something I sit and dwell on and say, I don't know, I just don't question it.
You can't be,
really.
And don't try and be perfect, or like, I get really frustrated. I need to do it way more than what I normally do, because it's really hard for my mind to not like be racing. It's really hard to let my mind breathe. As it is with everyone. It's like that for everyone, but the amount of people who I've heard who say they started off like that and they were terrible at it and they hated the idea of meditation, and now like that's like one of the most important things in their lives, that they do that every day, like just for 10 minutes, 20 minutes. You could like do as much as you want. Like 1 minute a day, just like work your way up, or even just 1 minute a day, just anything what's not gonna put limitations in your mind. So really want to leave you on that note, just to remind you, our brains are way more powerful than what we give them credit for. And we're already aware of that human brains are very clever, so we can all unite together and do something good for humanity, and then we're all going to get through this together. So take care, we'll see you in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.